Good afternoon.
Hello and welcome to ИнстаФорекс Economic News channel with us, Takhmina Salomova
and Anna Kasatkina.
You are watching the currency and commodity markets review for the previous week.
Which bets, bullish or bearish, prevailed among foreign exchange traders last week?
Well, opinions among market players split as to whether it was a good time to go long on the US dollar. The greenback sustained its broad strength but lacked support versus some of its counterparts.
What currencies were able to resist the US dollar?
Its closest neighbor, the Canadian dollar, gathered some upside momentum thanks to certain signs of a long-awaited recovery in the oil market. The US dollar fell to 1.5-week lows against its Canadian rival on Friday due to a rebound in crude prices. The greenback touched its weakest level since January 11, around 1.4122 versus the Canadian dollar in the New York trading session. The loonie lost 445 pips on the week. Crude oil returned to $31 per barrel on Friday as the cold spell that brought severe snowstorms and freezing temperatures to some regions across the United States and Europe supported global demand for the commodity. Meanwhile, statistical reports indicated a stronger than expected improvement in Canadian retail sales in November. At the same time, headline inflation in Canada printed a negative reading, coming in below the estimates. Despite the latest bearish trend seen in the greenback versus loonie pair, demand for the US currency was largely supported across the board. The euro was on a losing streak during the past week, printing heavy losses against the US dollar. The single European currency suffered the sharpest decline on Thursday when it tumbled by 110 pips. The pair recovered shortly afterwards. However, the euro then extended its downside movement on Friday, closing at 1.0796. The euro's overall weekly losses totaled 116 pips. The dollar is drawing support from the increasing monetary policy divergence between the European Central Bank and the US Federal Reserve. On Thursday, ECB President Mario Draghi said that European policymakers could review and possibly reconsider their policy stance at the next meeting in March, when fresh economic forecasts become available. And that was all about exchange rate movements on the currency market.
Thank you for the currency pair review, Anne.
You're welcome, Takhmina. And what sentiment prevailed among commodity investors?
Oil futures advanced on Friday. Gold was trading on a bearish note, giving way to the stronger US currency. Crude prices gained 9% on Friday, bouncing off the lowest levels recorded in 2003 as the market saw an entire crowd of traders closing their short positions. The price of March futures for WTI crude oil climbed by $2.66 in New York deals, ending the week at the highest level since January 11th, $32.19 per barrel. Over the week, prices added $2.99, posting the first weekly gain in a month. Brent contracts for delivery in March appreciated by as much as $2.93 on the London Exchange, coming in at $32.18 per barrel. Futures for the North Sea benchmark rose by $3.45 on the week. On Wednesday, the price touched its lowest level since October 2003. Analysts described the recent oil performance as a surge caused by oversold conditions stemming from a steady downward slide in crude prices. Further gains are most likely to be limited in the short term amid the ongoing supply glut and concerns over the global economic turmoil and the situation in China in particular. At the same time, gold was losing ground on Friday as a rally across the world's major stock markets, as well as the US dollars at once seriously dented demand for the yellow metal. Gold futures for February delivery dropped by $1.90 on the COMEX division of the New York Mercantile Exchange, with the closing price of $1,096.30 per troy ounce. However, despite Friday's dip, gold added $7.40 in value on the week.
Takhmina, thank you for the commodity market overview.
You are welcome, Anna.
You have been watching the weekly currency and commodity market review on ИнстаФорекс TV.
It was presented to you by us, Anna Kasatkina
and Takhmina Salomova.
Have a nice day. Goodbye.
See you.